live. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Olaxis. It is episode 9 of our playthrough of Burn Bryte After Midnight. If you are new here, welcome. Burn Bryte is a science fantasy game designed specifically for Roll20. So you're going to see us using the Roll20 virtual tabletop, really showing off this game this evening. Welcome. My name is Celeste Konowich. I am going to be your game master. Let's go around the circle here and introduce our other wonderful players. Gnome.
Hi, I'm Gnome, and I'm going to be playing Little Voice 11, a Peacecraft.
And Nassim.
And I'm Nassim. I'm playing your horde of insects, Rornan Vamfam.
Lisa.
Hi everyone, I am Lisa Penrose and I am playing Ciela Gloss, your mysterious Eno, aka Space Cat. Meow.
Excellent, aka. And I'm Eugenio, DM Jazzy Hands, and tonight I am playing our corpse-inhabiting slug friend, Atash Telenast, the Zavoy.
Yay! So before we get into the recap of what happened last time, because we're in a whole place and a whole situation, I would like to direct your attention up to the Tiltify bar at the top of this screen. You can see that now we are only $38 away from a $100 mark, and every time we hit a $100 mark here, we raffle off a copy of this game. So you can donate to potentially win this game, and then also help out a really great cause, Code 2040, which helps break down systematic barriers that Black and Latinx creators face in the tech industry. It is an awesome organization, so if you would like to donate, just pay attention to the mods in chat. They are posting how you can go ahead and donate. Get that bar up, and $32 away now from raffling off a copy of this game. So let's do it, folks. Okay, but with that, let's dive in. This is episode 9. We only have 12 episodes of this series, so things are heating up. So tell me, what happened last time? What kind of mess are we in, everybody?
I don't know about a meth, but I found a whole bunch of new bodies.
Oh yeah, a ton. You have a body stack.
No, we went to Drite 2 to seek out Oppo. Shall we all say it together? We were all just doing this backstage before we came on. Salamanca. Love the name.
Dropo Salabralta.
Well, I did it wrong. Somebody else take it.
Yeah, we went to this beautiful water planet, and we snuck past some ships that seemed like they weren't the friendliest ships, and hopped off of Wanda into like this, what is it? Some kind of like bubble fortress.
It's basically, like a big glass palace mansion that Dropo has on the bottom of the seafloor planet.
Yeah. And when we entered, we immediately came across a few bodies, and after quietly sneaking around and investigating, we saw that there were some movement happening. We couldn't really see super clearly through all the glass, and came across the kitchen, and we found someone hiding for dear life in the cupboards, and they very frightfully told us that some pirates came and just started killing everyone, and they moved on somewhere else into the palace, and we sent them back, I think, to Wanda to just like chill and go be safe. And now we are trying to sneak our way through and find the person.
Dropo Salabralta. Dropo. You could just say Dropo.
No,
No, we have to say Salabralta. Okay.
The whole thing.
All right.
And very important, we all have matching outfits now.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Black coats
well-
with the
Well, everybody
I
except
mean-
Little Voice, who couldn't fit.
Spirit, okay?
an out shoulder thing.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just
It's an accessory.
yeah.
Yeah, you all have some cool coats on that you found in the magical coat room, and they are all black coats with this like orange flame on them. So Pretty cool looking. Yeah, so that is where we are picking up. You all are standing in the kitchen of this underwater mansion. You had just finished your conversation with Spicy, who is the chef who works here in the mansion. So you had escorted her back to basically wait on your ship. Atash, you had also gone back and I think cleared some of the bodies too, right? So it wouldn't be so upsetting for them. Yeah.
Told them to very specifically not go into the room that has the cryo chamber.
Yeah,
don't. You are not safe in that. Anywhere else in the ship, Wanda will take. You know what? Never mind. But don't go in that room.
Yeah, and they were like, okay, thanks.
You're so welcome.
So now all of you have rendezvoused once again. Oh, I'll move Spicy off this map. Let's transition everybody to the gameplay screen. Are you ready? Whoosh! Whoa! Like a wave, like a crashing wave. So I will remove Spicy. Get out of here. So now all of you are standing in this circular kitchen. And just as a reminder, all the walls that you have seen so far have been of this very thick glass, which affords you, a gorgeous view of all the plant life and the fish that are constantly, traveling around this area. So it would be pretty nice if you weren't, fearful for your lives in the middle of this crime scene that you've walked into. Everywhere in this building is lit by these gentle, like kind of glowing LED lights. So now you can see that there's a passageway that leads up to the northeast. Spicy had warned you that that leads to like the big ballroom area, and you had definitely seen a lot of pirates that way. And they had also told you that this eastern passage would take you, if you followed it to the end of the corridor, directly to the elevator that would take you upstairs. So,
did we might have asked this last week and I just don't remember. The pirates that we've seen, are they wearing these things that we're wearing?
So
or
you
do they
haven't actually seen any pirates. You only kind of glimpse them. And again, it's hard through the glass because there's so much water in between. So you really don't know.
That's right. Okay, cool.
Yeah, you have fortunately not run into any pirates so far.
Do you think we should dispatch of these pirates first? I would hate to lead people into danger.
Honestly, I'm of two minds. Dropo does sort of seem to be the key to all of this from the information we've gathered, but he also does not seem to be particularly in control of the situation. Was there something? One of the reasons that Dropo popped up on our searches was something about an urn or something that he had stolen.
Yeah, so
was stolen from him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, it was stolen from him.
So the whole reason you're here is because that information you got where the guy before had sent the robots to raid this mansion in particular and steal this urn. And that's all that the robots had taken. So you had come here just to ask him, hey, Dropo, what's up with that vase? What does it have to do with anything? And you discovered all of these pirates here, and so many people are dead.
I mean, our mission is clear. Also, there's a lot of them.
I doubt there is, but I want to search around this kitchen anyway, just in case there is any sort of line of communication, like to another part of the palace, or I don't know.
So something that you have seen in every room you've been here, you've seen like security cameras up in the corners of the rooms and microphones, but all of them seem to be shorted out. As you look at them, power has been cut from all of these different security cams. And then also Spicy had told you that they had tried to call for like the local authorities, but none of the calls were getting through. It was like somebody had blocked off all communications in the mansion somehow.
Yeah, that's right. Well, bummer.
That's right. I hope the elevators work.
Yeah, I mean, you can even check that to test that theory. Like, none of your smart slabs work. You can't even, like, contact Wanda at this point. So it's like you've entered a dead zone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Oh, we've already given away a copy of the game Thank you, everybody, so much for donating. Let's keep it going.
Hooray.
Let's give away another one. Thank you.
I know, love it. The smart slabs work. They just are like they're powered on. They're just not for on. They're not able
Right.
to.
It's like
okay.
no signal.
I don't know.
I agree with Celia Gloss. We should dispose of these intruders. Perhaps they might have backup that we wouldn't want them calling for.
Or what were you going to
What
say?
if we were to flush them out?
How?
What do you have in mind?
Well, we are how deep underwater?
Oh, you literally mean, oh, wow. Oh.
Yes.
I worry that would damage the integrity of the entire building.
Surely a place like this has automated, hull breach protections. Maybe it has some hull gunk. Are there any sort of interior systems panels that are functional in the kitchen here?
So you can like access things like the lights and like it looks like there are some speaker systems where you could like, plug in like your phone to play music. Things like that. So basic like electric functions do work in this
Okay.
kitchen.
Okay. But there's no like access panel to.
No, but there's probably
okay.
for a place like this, there's probably going to be a room that has like control panels or, I mean, there are also all those artifacts in the museum below. Like there's got to be a way for him to get things in and out easily of this underwater place.
Should we do a peek? Just see how many pirates are in the other room.
We're
Feels-
all over it.
Yes.
Yes.
Bug. Okay. So you want to send some of your self stealthily to investigate the room to the northeast?
Yes, please.
Okay. Go ahead, and it is just a few bugs. But let's just do a complexity 2 skill roll just to accomplish this and make sure.
Okay.
So let's do it. First roll of the night. How are we gonna
A
do?
little nicer to me tonight. Roll 20, okay? Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, roll 20. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So you begin to creep that way. So go ahead and move your token until you can see what's going on in this room.
Creeping along. Oh,
Whew. All right, so as you are looking in this room, it is a grandiose ballroom. You can see all around the outside edges of this room, there are 10 round tables, each set with 8 chairs and covered in pink and blue linens, surrounding a big circular dance floor at the center of this room. On one side, the western side, there's this long bar made of green crystal. And then you also see, sitting at the table, or kind of around one of these tables closest to you, are 8 sapients wearing jackets adorned with those black flames, so the same matching garb you are wearing, and they're in this circle around the table eating and drinking. You see they are armed to the teeth with laser pistols and knives.
very good. Are they all of the same species, too?
No, they're a whole bunch of different sapients of all kinds of varieties.
Okay. Then we also just a brief look around this room. Are there any obvious control panels in here?
Yeah, and here still it's going to be things like changing the lighting. You think there are really big speaker systems. There's maybe like some panels behind the bar, but you think those probably have to do with systems there. It doesn't look like there's any controls for the larger mansion in this room.
Okay. We'll sneak back. And there seem to be quite a few. How many was it again? 10?
8.
8. There are about 8 sapients in the room northeast of us. They are in our same attire. We could get away with infiltrating, though I don't know how successful we'd be, given that there's only 8 of them.
Well, you definitely know that in the room to the south, there were a bunch more. I mean, at least 5. maybe more. And then Spicy had mentioned that Dropo is upstairs hiding in the sauna, and a bunch of pirates had gone up there as well. So there are many more than this 8, you think, in the mansion right now.
What would we say to even make them leave? So,
Perhaps there is a vandal attempting to hijack their ships.
I suppose
There-
that would work for about 10 minutes.
If we're very quick about it. I guess the question that we have to decide is, or the thing that we have to decide is, what is our first priority? Clearing the pirates or finding Dropo? If it's clearing the pirates, then it went away. Se fue. I had such an idea. And it's
So,
gone now.
I
I
think-
promise I started that sentence with an idea.
I think our priority is getting information from Dropo, which I don't think is necessarily a quick thing, or perhaps the first thing on his mind.
Good point.
We need to keep Dropo alive.
And Dropo might also know how to activate any defense systems or anything in the mansion.
Or at the very least, have a way to escape that we can get him to Wanda. And Spicy didn't seem to think there was pretty much anyone left other than Dropo.
Yeah, Spicy had said, I mean, when the pirates attacked, Dropo had basically called for, everybody on the wait staff who could to, come with him to escape into the panic room, and everybody who couldn't make it in time, so people like Spicy just had to hide. So there could potentially be more of the staff with Dropo in the panic room.
Right.
You certainly haven't seen anyone else alive here besides
Right.
Spicy. So, and she did say they were going to kill everyone. The pirates said they were going to kill everyone.
Well, I mean, I don't know if we can really believe.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm inclined to go to him, but am not gonna, split the party over it.
We cast a vote.
I could see why we would go to Dropo first. Do we have a way to lock the store, perhaps? Buy us a few minutes should the pirates hear us?
Yeah, you think that you could probably, close the door and then maybe, change a passcode?
Yeah.
I mean, I could try.
Yeah, if somebody wants to do some hacking.
Oppo's good with computers, or Oppo's brain is good with computers, although it's me, so who's to say? But in theory, I'm rolling nicely. In theory, she's very good at this.
Sure. Okay, so you want to go ahead and try and seal this area right here?
Yeah, that one because we need to go out the east one to get to the elevator, right?
Yeah, this one here.
Yeah, so then we can seal that one, yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
All right, go ahead and give me a complexity 3 roll to try and seal, then reprogram this door real quick.
Uh-huh.
What would you like to use?
Special abilities real quick. Computers, please. Decorum. No, that's not what we want. Okay, so yeah, I will use computers, and Atash Oppo goes over, and it's that weird thing again where I experience Oppo's sort of knowledge and memories about hacking. Apparently a thing she did. And I get in there, and I am gonna do it. No, I'm not. It's unreal.
You close the door. You manage to close the door.
Okay.
And you're tapping around on it, and you're like, yeah, that should do it.
Okay, great. Yeah.
You're pretty convinced.
Oppo's
you've
never
done
wrong.
it.
Oppo's never wrong.
No, she's not. You're convinced this is fine.
Great.
It's closed.
Okay, good. Well then, to the elevator?
Yes, I think so.
All right. Yeah, so you can go ahead and move your tokens eastward here. Oh, and as you do, you realize that this is a 4-way intersection.
Yeah, I
Oh.
stopped there.
So, and this door right here is closed, but you can hear the sounds of laughing and talking coming from just beyond the door. So yeah, you all want to?
Gonna keep moving towards the elevator.
Yeah, you just Scooby-Doo footsteps, tiptoes towards
Yeah.
this elevator. Okay. Yeah, and as you do so, you're looking around. Yeah, it's just a standard oval elevator. You see that, you're in this like big kind of platform tube that basically thins out and would carry you up to the next level where all the other like spheres and domes that are made of glass have been stacked on top of this level here.
Cool.
So, you want to hit that button?
Yeah, I make myself really flat on the floor, though, so in case anyone is looking through the glass, they don't see me.
Oh, nice. And yeah, it's a very pleasant.
So have any of you been to this planet before?
Personally, we have not. We do not enjoy being submerged.
And you arrive on the top floor.
Oppo sweating bullets.
And yeah, the elevator door opens and you see that there is a long hallway in front of you that stretches westward. And you can see that there is a passageway that leads to the north and a passageway towards the south.
Spicy gave us directions, right?
Yeah, Spicy had said in kind of the northern section of the manor in the northeast corner. So that's sort of what you have.
Okay.
Maybe up here this way.
Yeah.
Can we look around the corner? Is there a door that's open or closed?
Yeah, there are doors. You can't see them on the map, but there are doors that have all of these rooms closed. Yeah, so there's the door. Do you want to look at the north door, the south door, or if you continue down to the west, you see that there's a T intersection where you can go north or south.
Oh.
I'm just going to tippy toe to this door and listen.
Okay. Yeah, you listen. You press your ear up against the door, and you're getting the sound of like a deep bass. And like the more you listen to it, you're like, oh, that's like, it's music. It's like some very, very sexy music that's playing on the other side of this door.
Like a
Okay.
sexy sea shanty sort of pirate song, or
I mean,
Or a sexy, sad millionaire
you know what?
song.
If that's what you call sexy, sure. Yes.
seems like a pirate
I was thinking sort of
song.
Marvin Gaye, like happening, but okay. But
Wait, but now I want a Marvin Gaye
Sea
sea
shanty.
shanty.
Correct.
Let's go,
Correct.
TikTok.
Come on.
Do it.
I'm sorry I can't give that all to you. I wish I could, but that is the limit of my creative imagination.
That's fantastic. That's a game I play with a friend of mine when we in the before times when we would hang out at people's apartments. We would give two completely disparate genres, and he would have to find something on Spotify that satisfied it.
Oh my god, that's a cruel game.
It was he loved it, and I'm writing this one down.
Oh, good challenge. This is for challenge mode. Yeah, so that's sort of odd, kind of out of place. Yeah, just somebody's playing very in the mood music on the other side of the store.
Strange. Seems like it's maybe a private matter. And I tiptoe back.
Vam will come to the southern door just for fun.
Yeah, what's going on in here?
Just send one little bug to like peek into this room.
Sure. So do you want to open the door of this room?
No, I want to crawl. Can I crawl under the door?
No, because they're like Star Trek doors, where they close all the way like this. So they don't, the future doesn't have that crap like, wood frame doors. That's pedestrian.
Okay. You know what? I'll listen first. If I don't hear anything, I'll open it.
Okay. Yeah. So you listen at this door, and you can hear there are sounds of voices coming from somewhere beyond it, but it doesn't sound like in this room immediately behind the door.
All right. I'm willing to try. I want to go in. Go into the room.
Yeah, so you open up and you see this door isn't locked or anything. So as it slides open, you see that this is clearly a private dining room. You see a table with 6 cushioned chairs sits at the center of the room, open cabinets on the walls display empty shelves, and a massive mosaic which covers the ceiling, the walls, and the floor, depicts omniscience. And all these omniscience, they're like drawing, writing, painting, singing, making pottery. It's just this gorgeous just mosaic depicting these, dragon-like beings in the act of creation.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I think Atesh has a camera. Hold on.
Click.
Yes, I do. I have but not the fancy one, like the old one. So I'm just gonna.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Clearly, Dropo has spared no expense to make this beautiful dining room.
For real.
Yeah.
There's a door at this end, right? On the other side of the table.
You can see that to the south here. Yeah, there's a door that leads into a hallway.
We
okay.
did know that Dropo's to the north, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just always trying to get our surroundings.
Oh, I feel you. Because they're going to come up behind us if we ain't careful.
You definitely hear the sound of voices further to the south, so behind this door.
Okay. Definitely another Star Trek door. Okay.
Yeah, they're all the same Star Trek doors, yeah.
I wanted to put all the furniture up against it, but I was like, that's meaningless.
Yeah, because it'll just open.
Kinds of doors.
I like where your head is, though.
However.
All right. Back to the hallway. I say we move a little further down, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm with you.
Yeah, so you can continue down, and then you see that there are several doors. So there's one door here, there's one door here, and then there's a door all the way to the south at the end of the hall, as well as 2 more identical doors on the western wall. And then, of course, you can continue up. There are more doors, so this is a very long hallway with a lot of doors.
Should we move to the northeast?
Yeah. Just keep going up, I guess.
Yes, we should continue north.
Okay. All right.
And taking care to make sure none of these doors just are open.
Yeah, it looks like all of the doors are closed, maybe set to auto close. Something about this hallway gives you the feeling that these are like bedrooms or quarters, probably for all the serving staff that you saw below. Because they're all like identical in a row, kind of smaller rooms.
Please tell me they're not glass walled again.
No, so all of the well, actually, you don't know.
Well, that's fair. I guess we can't see out, so
you don't know.
Oh, no.
Can I listen
like
to the
it here
door at
anymore.
the very north?
Yeah. So you take a listen, and you don't hear anything.
It is quiet. I'm going to open the door.
Okay, and you do. And you see that this room is a large gymnasium. So you see that this room is packed with like weightlifting and cardiovascular equipment. Be very careful where you move. Everybody stop.
Oh, sorry. I'll just be by the door then. Okay. I'm just making room for other tokens.
So everybody stop. So packed weightlifting, cardiovascular equipment. So this looks like a great, gym, home gym that people can use. You do see that there is a door off to the east here.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe that door. I move forward a square.
What are these? What is this?
I don't know how to answer that question. I know
it's been a year since I was inside a gym, but
I want to say maybe it's something for like a glean, like multiple tendrils or something, like a pulling. Anyway, okay. So Ciela Glasses, you step into the... I don't know how to answer that question.
I love it.
As you step into this room, all of a sudden you feel something very heavy falls on you from the ceiling, and you get the sensation of fur and then something crawling, and the next thing you know, you are being stung, and you feel this immense pain that digs into your stomach.
Rude.
And the rest of you see that dropping from the ceiling was this large spider-like creature, but completely covered in this yellow fur that just was suspended, flattened against the ceiling, and just falls and is now just stinging this like massive stinger into Ciela Glass. So we have gotten into a combat
like
situation, everybody.
Well,
So Ciela Glass, right off the bat, since this thing got a surprise off on you. Ooh, 2 damage. All right, so you are going to take 2 damage, and you are gaining a moderate negative condition that affects
Okay.
all of your physical skills as you feel poison coursing through your body.
All my physical skills. Okay.
Yeah, so that means you're going to have to roll an additional dice for everything. If you mark it on your
Okay.
sheet, the middle heart with the negative sign,
Yeah.
it should incorporate that when you do your rolls, but...
Okay.
You go ahead
We'll see what
and
happens.
yeah, and I mean this thing is easily like it topples you. It's huge. Let me put this over. I had it hiding in the corner. Oh dear. Let's just bring that forward.
Oh, gross. Oh.
That's just
I
the
do
standard
not like
animal
it.
art.
Okay.
That,
Don't make it bigger. Still.
yeah. So it's not that animal specifically, but this is like the
Okay.
formidable animal token art that they use.
Okay, well, it's formidable.
yeah.
Mission
So-
accomplished.
So
Very funny.
this treasure, looks like a big hair-covered spider sort of thing. Cool. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna put up that initiative tracker and let's get things going, shall we? So that was my surprise round. So I'm going to declare my actions here. So I am going to say that... Oh no, I'm on the wrong layer again. Always. So I'm going to say that my Spider is going to keep attacking Ciela Glass. I just learned how to do this cool thing where I can declare attack. Here we go.
I don't think it's cool.
I'm on the monster sheet.
I will have you know it's not cool.
I think it's pretty cool. Here,
cool.
let me see. Yay, cool. All right, so on the character sheet, I can go ahead and
Cool.
go to my attacks and then declare attacks. So right now in the chat, I have declared what it is going to do on its turn. So that is phase 1 of combat, which brings us to phase 2 now. So all of you get to talk amongst yourselves, decide who's going in what order, and what's going on.
Kill it with fire.
I mean,
Yeah. We're armed and ready. Let's just stab, slice, hack,
I'm gonna.
and get it
Yeah.
off our friend.
not okay.
I'm going to attack, and then at the end of my turn, is using a Nova ability, a Nova point in action.
It only
In
is if it
combat?
says it is on the sheet.
Okay,
Otherwise,
it doesn't say.
Then it's just you don't
Okay.
have to do a roll. So
And then at the end, I'm gonna just be invisible and run away.
okay. All right.
yes.
So
yes.
with all that in mind, who wants to go first? What's the order we want things to happen in here?
I'll run in. I mean, I'm big boy, so if I can
Big
block.
boy. Okay. All right. Big boy punch.
Yeah.
Anybody after little voice? Wants to
I'll
go?
go after.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot it. Shoot it, bang bang.
Okay.
Okay, I'll go.
Okay.
Then.
Okay.
All right,
And
and
then
then
I'll go
Atash
last
last.
just in case something goes terribly wrong along
Just
the way.
in case. All right. Okay. So then, with that in mind, we are starting things off. So, little voice, what are you doing? There's a giant thing on your friend.
Why couldn't it be a butterfly? Can Little Voice's arm, even though he has the pistol out, it's too risky with Ciela Gloss there, is going to unfurl, twist, and warp, and then light up as this laser sword.
Yes.
I can't remember what it's actually called.
It's called a laser sword.
Cool, laser sword.
You know, I was reading about laser swords today, and they can look like any kind of blade you want, and in any color because it attunes to the user. So, what does your blade in particular look like?
Just like Little Voice's eyes, it is just this bright, like frosty blue.
Cool.
So it's just like the arm is this bolt. It's not even like formulated like a sword. Like it doesn't look like a sword. It's just like the end of like a butane lighter or something. Like
Cool.
it's just this like laser flame that's just kind of like
Rad.
hanging out there. Yeah, and he's gonna just immediately rush and try to hack away at this thing.
All right. So go ahead and use your movement to get up there. So luckily, that's just gonna be one space because it's a real big target. And
Yeah,
then
he's
what
fine there.
skills are you using? This is your first action, so it'll be a difficulty
Yes.
2.
Well, we're gonna go ahead and just straight up using melee here.
All right, let's do it.
Get a little melee.
Yeah.
Boo.
Neat. All right. So you go ahead and it's gonna be 1 point of damage. Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
1
All right.
point of damage.
So you chop into this thing. Its furry flesh gives way beneath your laser sword. So you've landed a blow on this thing. Would you like to take another action? Push your luck.
I would love to push my luck here.
Okay.
Because I want it off
Yeah.
of Ciela Gloss.
That's fair.
So with the blade, before like it's even like a full slash, I want to kind of keep it embedded and then wrap my other arm around it and just try to grapple it away from
Oh,
Ciela
cool.
Gloss.
All right. Yeah. So this is going to be difficulty 3. What kind of skill are you using to try and get this thing off of Ciela Gloss?
How about power? I'm gonna
Makes
say
sense to
the
me.
same
You're
at this point, but
grappling with this massive
Yeah.
thing. You're massive. It's a whole thing.
just 2 units going at it.
Yeah, actually, you should be your token.
Oh my god! I wouldn't be able to fit in any of the map down the hallways.
Because you take up 2x2 space as a piececraft. So,
Oops! Good god!
2 titans.
I'm so glad we learned this in episode 9.
Token it out.
Yes.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay. So you pass. So I'm going to say you can move this creature 1 space in any direction you would like. So do you want them to move them? Like, are you pushing them to the north, east, or west off of
I'm gonna push it towards the north to whatever that weird.
This nightmare contraption, whatever that is.
That looks so horrifying.
See, I'm scared of gyms anyway, and this is
I'm never going.
I don't know. Maybe it's a torture room. Who knows? Who knows?
Tomato.
You know.
All right, so you have successfully gotten this thing off of Ciela Gloss, and I'm going to go ahead and give this a minor condition as well, since it's kind of startled. So I will give my creature a minor condition. Okay, pushing your luck. Doing anything else?
Nope, I think that's it. Just gonna kind of keep it there away from our friend.
Yes, your bleeding poison friend. Excellent. Well, then that brings us to Vam. It is your turn.
All right, I take out my charge pistol and start aiming, basically. These guys have taken too many of my family in the past. We hate arachnids.
Oh, no!
Sticky webs.
Oh, wow. I like this animosity.
Yeah,
Filling in the Ronan backstory.
They all deserve to die.
Oh, boy. Okay, so that's going to be complexity 2. What skill are you using?
Ranged, please.
All right, let's do it.
Oh no!
Ooh, failure.
That dang D4.
Now, do I want to take a
D4.
collapse point? Yes, I'll take a collapse point.
Okay.
Because I just remembered an ability I have, which is neat.
Well,
Neat.
I got me another Nova point for failing, so that's still good.
There
So
you go.
fine. So you shoot this thing, and you swear you have it because Little Voice pushed it off of Ciela Gloss. So you saw it just kind of flop on its back, and you're like, got you. And in this horrifying moment, you realize that its limbs just reticulate the other way, and it has eyes on both sides of its being. So it is the same upside or
Hate it.
down as it flips over. It does not seem deterred in any way.
Oh
Who
no.
made this creature?
Oh god. All of us just like let out a cry.
I'm gonna admit to you, there was not a lot of description there, so this is my fault. I'm sorry.
Damn it, Celeste. So
I said spider-like creature. So here we go. Anyway, so that happened, and you missed, so that is going to bring us to Ciela Gloss. So you have this prime view of this thing just flipping back over and like continuing on its way.
I feel like Ciela Gloss isn't concerned with that though. Yeah. As it gets pushed off of her, you just hear her go, ow.
Yeah.
And she looks flat, but not in like a fun, sneaky way like before. Now she just looks smushed.
Yeah.
It's the creature's like still on her foot, and she's gonna do powerful cat kicky feet.
Kicky feet!
To try to continue to push, just punch this creature.
Yes, all right.
So I'd like to use power.
Okay, so complexity 2.
Okay, so it's a 3 for me. Or,
oh yes, a 3
because of my
condition.
condition.
Because of your condition, yeah.
Oh no! Even if it had been 2.
Yeah, I mean,
betrayal.
You have a bunch of poison coursing through your system. So, I mean, what does that feel like? Is there any like visual effect that kind of makes you?
I feel like I think I'm making contact because I'm seeing this creature like 12 times overlapped because my vision's blurry, and thanks, Celeste. But I'm going to finish my description because this is how I stay alive for a few moments longer. And I think I'm kicking it, and the rest of you just see like drool coming out of my mouth and my feet just like twitching.
Okay. An old wound reopens. Do you have any history with spider creatures or any kind of trauma there in your past?
I have a lot of trauma, but I don't think they're with spider creatures. But it could be, I was just smushed across my whole body. Mm-hmm. So I suppose I have a laser sword wound from that fight with my uncle's butler. Yeah. And the stitches for that kind of like tear.
Ooh, okay, yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and because you already have a moderate condition, so I think we're gonna bump that up.
Oh no! What happens
the
now?
Worst condition of them all, maximum. Wait, we've never actually done that.
Is that the big heart?
No, that's the big one.
Yeah,
everything became red.
Yeah, so basically that means all of your skills are affected now because you have the maximum worst condition you can have. So right now you are in just such bad shape that it's hard to do anything at this point.
I'm gonna use my Nova point.
Okay.
And Ciela Gloss just goes, yeah, because she thinks she hit it. Yeah, that teaches you. Oh. And I just start crawling away, and then I turn invisible while I do it.
Oh no.
That's my Nova point ability. I can turn invisible for 10 minutes.
Oh, cool.
Amazing.
Cool.
Stay there.
Yeah, stay there. Let's see. I'm just gonna put like a little blue mark
I moved 5
over you.
There you go.
So I don't hit you. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and this creature is clearly confused when you just disappear. But luckily it has a bunch of other targets to fixate its ire on, which brings us to Atash.
So when Ciela Gloss activates her Nova ability, the power in the room also is, I siphon off a little bit of it, and we do get an advantage.
Neat. Okay.
Oh, nice.
All right.
So you know,
that.
Small mercies, I guess. Sorry, there was something on my monitor right on top of the number for advantages, and I know I could have moved the box, but it was bothering me. Well, I asked a question about it. Now I just want to use it. So are there like sharp looking edges on that torture device gym equipment? Because I would really like to push this creature like onto it.
Yeah,
if at all possible.
I think there are lots of sharp edges in this room. I'm seeing a lot of like, steel and points and.
Great. Well, I just want to Ciela is in a way And things just have not overall been going great for us for the last few days. And like, I lost all my crystals and I'm just over it. So I think Atash is just gonna start screaming and run, arms outstretched. In fact, I think I'll use Oppo's special ability to like light up the crystals. So I
Ooh.
start shedding light and just try to bull rush this thing.
All right. Cool.
Nice.
All right. So go ahead, and that's going to be complexity 2.
Oh Lord.
Now, what are you using?
I'm gonna use power. I know fine. Let's do that.
Do what you got to do.
There we go. Okay.
Yay! But a funny thing happens because you
No.
run towards this
No.
creature, and you make contact with it, and you are going to push it, and you feel like some of its body gives way as you're pushing on some legs and stuff. But I'm going to spend a collapse point to use my Miss Me ability. So as you push with these legs, the legs just curls up under itself and rolls to be away from where you are. So you keep running towards
Hate
this
it.
thing.
I don't like this bug.
And it
Don't like this
just
bug.
it can fold its body in very strange ways and just was no longer there. So how this works, it's not going to take any damage, but that doesn't count as like a miss in terms of ending your turn. So you can
Sure.
still go ahead and do something
Okay,
else
great.
if you would like.
So it moved over to this thing, which looks a little more recognizable as like a weight machine.
Bench thing. Yep.
Yeah.
Wait.
So like
Mhm.
I'm gonna because on most weight machines the resting position has the weights hanging up in the air.
Sure.
Right?
I don't
No,
know.
but-
I have no idea. Yeah, Henio, I have no idea.
I know, and now I feel bad because that's absolutely not true.
This is the
Um,
future.
That's right. So maybe it is. So I just want to find the pin that I can pull to drop the weights on this thing. And I will say I want to do it while yes, while I am trying to I hate this question.
Yep.
How many eyes does it have?
Well, you saw 8 on one side and 8 on the other side. So at least 16, but I mean this thing can fold and move a lot. So who knows?
I am just going to make myself as big and as noisy and as bright as possible to try to either blind or distract as many of the eyes as I can while I pull this pin and drop the weights. So I guess I'm gonna use, this is complexity 3 now,
Yes.
yeah?
Yeah, because it's your second action.
I'm gonna try, this really feels like a presence thing, but I'm gonna try it's not deceive, it's presence. I'm gonna do presence.
Okay. All right. So go ahead and roll it.
Come on, you.
Ooh.
Do we want to use the
You
advantage or
you
not?
could use it.
I just don't know what the consequences are going to be.
I know. And now that we know that those collapse points can cause us to miss, this fight's gonna be real long.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna use
Use
it.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna use my turn to make advantages so I stay invisible. So
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna use our one advantage to
Okay.
reroll a D8. No, what do I
No
not
twos
need?
or
2
sevens.
or 7. All right, here we go. Hey, that's more like it.
There we go. Okay. All right. So you pull the pin on this thing, and you're moving around this creature, and your hands are glowing, and it already had to like throw itself out of the way, so it doesn't quite know what you're doing until it's too late, and some weights drop, and you hear the crunching sound as like 2 of its legs get really caught under this thing. So the chitin kind of bursts, and you see this ruined carapace where they were, and like this green ichor kind of spews across the weight bench here. So you have done some damage.
I am pleased and also regret everything in this moment.
Yay!
Yay.
Yeah.
Okay, I am lit up and I am radiating heat. And I do think, as much as I would like to hurt this thing more, that I should not press my luck because we've seen what happens.
Okay.
So I'll end my turn there. Yeah, I'll end my turn there.
That is fair. Okay, well, in that case, since my target, Ciela Gloss, is not here anymore, you all have effectively stopped this thing from carrying out its action, since I cannot fulfill what I declared, and it has no way to see an invisible creature. So, Well done. So that is going to bring us back up
Wild.
to phase 1, where now my boy, let's see, he's pretty mad at Atash for smashing 2 of his feats. So let's see if I can do this again. Shift, clicky, character sheet, declare attack. Atash. Cool. All right. So it is going to just try everything it has to hit Atash. And so that's phase 1. I've declared my intentions. So phase 2, did any of you want to switch the turn
I
order?
would like to go first because I'm going to spend my turn making hopefully 1 or 2 advantages.
Okay, cool. All right. Oop. Anybody else feel strongly about turn order?
Not particularly, but I can go second.
Okay. All right, and then Little Voice and Atash.
Yeah, that works.
Okay. So let's do it. Ciela Gloss, what are you up to in the corner?
All right. Ciela Gloss is like, oh, there's so many spiders.
Yeah.
Because she's like seeing triple.
Yeah.
And she uses her perception to focus really hard and tries to perceive the creature's movement so she can warn the others.
Cool. All right. So this would be complexity 2, but for you, everything is harder. So
Yeah, it
complexity
says
3.
it's a complexity 3.
Yeah.
Come on!
Oh, come on.
I'm
Oof.
using my best skills.
We pass it around every week, though, I have to say. It
Oh,
doesn't
yeah,
seem
it
to
was
any of us
weird.
too
we
long.
all got it this time.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
ouch.
You know what? I love my failure prompts. So let's.
No, that's like the worst.
Oh, come on! This is absurd.
So what does it look like when your invisibility drops? How badly do you mess this up?
Oh no!
I'm like, okay, I just gotta focus. I just gotta see. And then everyone sees me instead.
Yeah, that's how the magic goes real wrong as you're
Yeah.
trying to, and I think maybe even like, with the poison and everything, like maybe you don't even know that you're not invisible at this point.
Yeah.
I think it's that
You
bad.
all just see me like still focusing on the creature.
Oh,
There's at
no.
least 3 spiders, you guys.
This
3 spiders.
Oh no. This is going so poorly for Santa Claus. Okay, and then Vam, that brings us to you.
I am torn between trying to shoot him again and just turning into a ball of death.
Ball of death.
Because that forces me to roll at complexity 3. Whereas
Oh.
How often can you be Ball of Death?
I just need to spend a Nova point to do it, and I have 3 Nova points.
Oh.
So I'd say let's
Oh,
start with
okay,
the
yeah.
with the shoot. the
Yes.
shooting.
Yeah, I agree.
And then if I succeed, let's do it.
Okay, if you succeed. All right, so complexity 2 on your first hit. What are you using for that skill?
Well, range really did me wrong last time. So I think I'll use perception this
Okay.
time as a way to just really try to get my sights in line before I take the shot and not get so confused with where the body is, what way its legs
where
are facing.
vital organs are. You're like, who
Yeah.
knows? With something that can flip up and like,
Yeah.
yeah. So go ahead. Skill 2, 2 complexity 2. Yes.
I hit it. Oh no!
Oh my god! You all are gonna die.
Wow!
Sorry, roll 20. We're ending the
Wow.
series
Celeste?
early. Wow.
Wow! Just straight up. Okay.
Oh my god. Okay.
Okay.
Well, let's see. This is fun. It's been fun tonight. So let's keep doing failure prompts. No, we already had this one. I'm gonna reroll this
I
one.
had that one.
We already had this one.
Oh no!
Karma comes to get you.
What have I done?
Is Karma the name of another
I was just
spider?
gonna say Karma's just an NPC that's really angry at us.
You never called me back.
You know what? Okay, this is very funny. So
That makes me think it's not funny.
No, I think it's
No.
very funny. No, Karma thinks it's hilarious. So Vam, you try and you level your laser pistol at this beast, and your blast goes wide, and you're like, ah! And as you're kind of throwing your awareness away across the room, suddenly you notice that the door on the eastern side of the room has opened up just a crack. And you see that there are a bunch of shining green beetles, just a few, clearly of a Rornan colony scouting down a hallway, and has come and is looking in the room, and you see them, they see you, and this door closes on the eastern side.
Does that mean?
There's a Rornan is on this eastern side of the door, and they are aware that you are here. Is what
Okay.
that means.
Okay.
Somebody
wait
has
till we
sent
find out
some
the
of their
funny
family down a hallway to sneak and see what's going on.
They've been watching you sneak around and investigate things this whole time.
Yeah. Someone knows we're here.
All right, and then that is going to bring us to Little Voice.
I'm scared to roll.
You should be.
No, it's fine.
Oh,
It's fine.
It's fine. In fairness, I think I've had the best luck so far
You-
at the table.
Well,
Save
never
us,
say
little
that.
voice.
Let's go. Let's see if I
MVP.
just jinxed it. Ugh.
Ah!
Yeah, I want to pew pew more. Little voice is gonna with that momentum. Just you see him. There's not a lot of space, honestly. I was gonna say he runs. He doesn't. He calmly
He
just approaches this
Walks.
creature. He just
Tippy tap.
walks up to it, and they're like, boom, right there. But he's gonna go ahead and his arm, kind of swings out and gets ready to slice once more. But you now see it split into two. So both the arm kind of disassemble and rebuild itself into two arms
Whoa.
with two smaller blades. And I'm gonna push my luck ahead of time, and I want to attack twice.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Well, we have to start with
Well,
one.
wait. We'll do the one, but then I just want to go right into the next one.
Love it. Love the
Maybe,
setup,
hopefully.
though. So here we go. Let's roll for that first one. So complexity 2 on that first swing, whatever you would like to use.
All right, we're gonna keep going with melee. We'll
Oh,
take the
thank
one.
goodness.
I am going to spend a collapse point and use
Okay,
Miss Me.
that's
So
fine.
that one, the spider goes now and it stands at a 90-degree angle straight up,
Okay.
almost like a starfish, and avoids your
Great.
hit.
So then the second arm kind of comes at this awkward angle, right? Kind of like the spider's doing. He's
Yep.
mimicking the spider at this point and takes a slice at it.
All right, let's do it.
We'll take that.
Doing work. All right, so I can't use that again this round. So that is gonna cut into the flesh of this spider here, as you get another sickening laser burn off on this thing, which is now standing, kind of tottering on 6 legs instead of the 8 it started with before. All right. Anything else for you? You gonna push it?
Do we push it?
I mean, you're rolling well, so yes, but also it's us, so no, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't want to tell you what to do at all here.
No responsibility.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. You know what? But yeah, let's go. Let's go one more. Right. So it's complexity 4.
Yes, complexity 4 on this one.
Okay. Ooh.
That's a failure. I'm
Okay,
going
it's gonna be fine. It's fine.
I'm going to take a collapse
Probably
point
fine. Yeah.
with that. So, yeah, I mean, this thing, it's moving so fast and so strangely. It is hard to figure it out. But you're doing your best, but not that time. So before Atash goes, I'm going to spend my collapse point to give myself another action. So I am going to declare another attack against Little Voice. So here we go. Shift, double click, open character sheet. Sorry, I'm learning how to do this, so I have to say it out loud. Okay. Little Voice. All right, cool. Because I have to declare it before you all
I should have
go through all your turns.
done a shield charge. Is what I should have done.
That's
I
okay.
need to remember
That's
to
fine.
do that.
So, Atash,
That's
it's fine.
okay.
There you go. It's your turn, buddy.
I hate everything. Would like to you know what? The legs, I got lucky with the legs last time, but this thing is twisting and shifting and whatever. But the eyes are always at the center.
Yes.
So I have a little like knife, a little dagger, and I'm just gonna like go for the eyes, boo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, that.
Oh God. Okay. Good. So that's gonna be complexity 2. What are you using to go for the eyes? What skill are you using?
I feel like it doesn't matter to some extent what size die I use, because like it's gonna happen. So I'm desperately needing a D4 for another Nova point. So I'm gonna use athletics.
Okay.
It is what it is. Just like trying to stab as quickly as possible.
Yeah. Sure. Okay. So complexity 2.
Oh, come on. You've got to be kidding me.
Yikes. Big yikes. Okay, you know what? It's been a while.
Well, that tracks, considering where I am right now.
Okay, so yeah, I think you're trying to climb in all of this equipment and like get around to get at this spider, and you're not so used to your crystal body and the fact that it's not very flexible in some conditions. So I think you end up tangling yourself in like one of these exercise equipment. So I'm gonna say on your next turn you can't move.
Yeah.
So you're just gonna be stuck. You are currently tangled. Cannot move from where you are.
Okay.
Whoops.
Okay.
Gnome in the chat talking about what color you're going to be next time when you die. Well, okay. And you are getting on my case? Oh my god. Okay, so that brings us now to my turn. Cool. So I have one attack that is going off against Atash, who is nice and stuck. So you are going to take, my friend, let me just double check. Yes, you are going to take 2 points of damage. And
it's biting me?
It is biting you, yes.
Okay, so the good thing is I'm still shiny and hot, which means I do a point of damage to it when it attacks me.
Yes.
Very rude. Okay, so it pushes through the pain, though, as it also stabs its, like, stinger into you in this moment. So it kind of curls around you. So you are going to be poisoned, which means you take a moderate condition. So all of your physical. Yeah.
Okay.
Moderate condition. And then it's going to turn right around and attack Little Voice here. It doesn't even have to move, and do the same thing with its action. So that is going to be 2 points as it's biting you. And then poison courses through your semi-organic systems, clogging up your, tubes and pathways. So you are also going to be suffering that moderate condition to all your physical skills. Oh gosh.
Yes. Thank you.
Let me I also have to move some stuff around. Yeah, don't worry. Chat, don't tell him what I'm doing.
No.
Oh, no,
please.
We don't need
horrible.
anyone else. There's no one
But
else.
also, I love that we're in a part of me loves what a tight spot we're in. So I'm also like, I don't want to look at the stream because I don't want to know.
I know,
It's okay.
it's
You
totally
can't see it now. You can't see
Yeah.
it now.
covered.
Okay,
I
great.
don't ever see the screen. It's great.
This is fine. Okay, so that
This
is
is fine,
going
she
to.
says.
This is fine. This is going to
Hell.
bring us back up to phase 1, where my tarantula creature is going to go ahead and attack Atash, who cannot move. So you're just a nice little target here. So let me just declare that. All right. Cool. And then that is my phase 1. So phase 2, did anybody feel strongly about moving their turns around? No? Is this good?
I mean, on the Cielo Gloss, the good thing is that it really doesn't seem to care much about you anymore, which is good.
Yeah. Yay. I have a question because it's one of my skills.
Okay.
What are active defense skill rolls? Is that like an action I can take? I'm defending?
Yeah, so basically you could choose, like, if you knew an attack was coming in, you could use an action to be like, I want to use my turn to block. And if you are successful, that means that interrupts my phase 1 action. So you can do that
Right.
at any time.
Okay. Well, it doesn't seem to care about me right now. So I think I'm going. Oh, we're just keeping the same order.
Yeah.
Are folks good with that?
Yeah, I think so. So yeah,
All right.
go for it.
Ciela Gloss is going to be like, oh no, 3 spiders. Gotta get rid of them. And I want to like levitate a weight and like throw it with my magic at the creature using my power.
All right, let's do it. So
Beat a complexity 3.
Oh yes, 3 for you.
Thank you.
Yay!
Thank you for letting me do something. Roll 20.
I, however, am going to spend my last collapse point.
Yeah, it's okay. We got rid of it.
It's spent.
We got
It's
rid
gone.
of it.
So the
It's gone.
creature, as you're like, yes, finally, and you were gonna get the biggest of the 3 spiders, and then all of a sudden it jumps up and it becomes 1 spider, and you're like, how did you do that?
This thing is so weird. Okay, I'm gonna try again.
Yeah, but now you're like, I got it this time. So
One more time.
all right,
And I'm gonna levitate a weight and I'm gonna throw it.
complexity 4.
Yep. Okay. D12. Don't do me wrong. Okay, here we go. Yes!
Yay! All right.
Yes!
I got no points left. So what does it look like when you smush this spider?
Yeah, I just want to hit it in the eyeball and the eyeball pops.
Okay, yeah, you hit it like right in that center, and you just hear like pop, 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 all around as like 16 eyeballs are just crushed by this enormous weight.
Oh, all the eyeballs. Whoa.
Because it was all kind of centered around this like little central mass. So yeah, you smash this creature, which now just kind of twitches for a moment before just
show you to be 3 spiders than 1. Whoa, wait, was that it?
Yeah, you killed it.
Oh wow, I didn't realize that. I thought it was just hitting it with a weight. Yay!
Oh no, you killed it. You ended it. You smushed it.
Yay.
So now, this thing is just a pile of goo and limbs left on the ground. So this thing is done. And it's just at this point that you hear, "Hey, don't move!"
On.
Coming from down the hallway here, and you see that the doors are open. And there are 2 Kithuk that are dressed in kind of like military garb that have laser rifles pointed down the hall at all of you.
Military garb, not the flame insignia black.
It looks like the flame insignia black, but this is like the higher end security. These aren't just Trump pirates. These are
right.
Yeah. Put your hands up, put your weapons down.
We were sent to scout for the owner of the compound.
Oh, I don't believe you. No one is allowed to pass.
So you found him.
And they kind of look at each other and look at you and raise their guns.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you trying to deceive...
Oh, they say yeah?
Yeah, they say yeah. And they're looking at you.
Oh.
Are you trying to deceive them that you are...
Not anymore.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
We found this spider. And I like pick up one of the legs and I'm like waving it.
Yeah. You killed the boss's spider?
No.
And they look at you.
Came across the spider in this condition.
And they turn around, they're like, Boss, you better get in here.
Oh no, hide spider, everybody.
And
I just like cover it with my body.
Yeah, and you see these guards kind of step forward, and they're clearly blocking the doorway. And from behind them, you see this towering colony of Rornan that moves up in this ball here, and you recognize the green bugs, Vam Fam, from the ones who were creeping in upon you. And then standing next to them, Ciela Gloss, is someone you recognize. A Blackford Eno. It's Ciela Soren.
Oh, That is my uncle's butler.
Mm-hmm.
Ciela Gloss, it is puffy and furry right now, as per last episode. She's using her face badge, but she's still gonna kind of panic. So she's like trying to hide the spider, and then she's like, oh no. And then she's like trying to fold the spider over her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, Soren can clearly see into the room and see all of you, but hasn't reacted in any way to indicate that he recognizes you. But this Ronan steps forward and is like, what are you all doing here?
I'm not here.
I'll say again, because actually it's true. We were sent to scout for the owner of the compound.
Why? Who sent you?
An independent contractor.
Independent contractor. Listen, I have everything well under control here, and you seem to be interfering with my operations. I don't really recognize any of you, so you know what? I'm gonna give you one chance. Why don't you just walk away? Whatever you're here for, it's not worth the trouble.
Please, fellow Rornan, we are not here to interrupt your operations. We are simply here to gather a little information and be on our way.
Information. What is it what you want to know?
Can't we just tell them?
Well, to clarify, things were stolen. The robots were sent to steal from Dropo.
Mm-hmm.
These people are currently stealing from Dropo. I worry.
Mm-hmm. Well, and the two toughs like kind of raise their guns again as this Ronan is clearly getting impatient, waiting for you all to respond.
The vase was already stolen, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if we went with old information and we're here for the vase?
I think it's better than going with the immediate truth.
Mm.
A vase. An old artifact we were sent to claim.
You know what? There's only one pirate crew that's going to be walking away with all the artifacts in this place today. So, you know what? You all are kind of... I'm getting bored, to be quite honestly. So, you know what? Fresbo, kill him. Kill him.
Can I ball of death, please?
Sure. I'll go ahead and give you a surprise round as these two toughs level their guns at you here.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I hide behind a spider.
Oh boy. And Cielo Soren this whole time, Cielo Gloss has been completely silent, just kind of watching everything that's happening and hanging back.
It's weird that he's here because Dropo is in the Bahiri Guild, but so is my uncle, also in the Bahiri Guild.
That is very weird.
It's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Am I still poisoned?
Yes. This has just been like minutes that have passed. Not even.
Am I still stuck?
For this round, I'll say you can get out of there during that conversation.
Cool.
You can untangle yourself. But you are still poisoned, Atash. So I'll go ahead and take that big X off of you. Yeah, we can do Ball of Death. Yeah, if you want to talk real quick, I'm just going to refill my drink and I'll be right back.
This is very bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what happens when you hit 0 health?
So for all of us except Ciela Gloss, if we hit 0 health, we fall unconscious and take a negative condition of the next size up from the largest we have.
Oh no, but I have the biggest condition.
Yeah, that means if you hit 0, you dead.
No.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I have Healy thingies. I got band-aids.
Oh wait, can I spend my turn putting on a band-aid?
Right, I feel like I'm just gonna heal up and shields up. Like
I have band-aids.
I got band-aids. I'll go heal everybody.
Oh, okay.
I do think if this ends up being another combat, which we will survive,
not gonna
Ciela,
survive a
you should
combat
stay
like how many?
far away and just do
Okay.
the advantage thing because I don't want them paying any attention to you.
Okay. I will focus on advantage and I'll hide behind a machine as my movement. Chat's like, quick, give yourself HP.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, Chat. Hey, whose side are you
Chat said we
on,
could,
Chat?
though. Chat said we could.
Yeah, if
Okay.
chat says.
Okay, Chat. If you keep donating to the charity,
Oh.
There you go.
you know what? If somebody donates, if we get to the $50 mark, I will give everybody 1 HP back. If somebody donates $50, so there we go. Challenge gauntlet. Okay. So, with this, Vam, so I will give you alone a starting round because I think Ball of Death is pretty startling. So,
Nice.
go for it.
Yeah, so I think I'll do that so everyone can read it. That's my Ball of Death ability.
Ooh, yes.
And so yeah, basically I can move up to these guys, condense into a tiny, tight woven jumble of insects that are vibrating and then shoot off like a cannon to these 2 armed guards.
Nice.
Kithuk. And I gotta roll a complexity 3 for both of them.
Nice. Yep. Let's do it.
Great.
No.
Come on.
Does
Great.
a failure
Roll
mean
20
you,
when
you
we
stop?
We do have an advantage because you activated Nova.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Y-
I
Use
think
it.
we should use it.
I think
I-
yeah.
We
Vam,
can't
this is
start
the
this
moment.
way.
Use
We
it.
can't.
We'll do it. All right, so D10. Hold on.
No 4, no 8.
Da-da-da-da.
Oh, come
okay.
on. Rude.
Yikes. So does that mean that you have to stop your ball of death or
I think it just means I like
against
overshot.
every enemy you move through? So go ahead and move
Yeah.
your full movement right now.
Yeah. Shoot. Poop. Move through that guy. And
Okay.
I miss him.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna move through the other guard.
This
so
guy?
like do a little
Okay.
zigzag.
All right, so go ahead and roll for the second one.
Oh, please. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, and that is going to be 1 damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so you. Oh no. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, so you just turn into this ball of bugs, and clearly these 2 were not expecting that as you bounce around and through them, and you do manage to get an attack off on one of them, and he's like, "Get him off! Get him off!" kind of waving the laser pistol around, trying to get the bugs off. But yeah, so you land there, and is that it for you?
No, I'm gonna occupy the same space as the Kithuk that
Oof.
I attacked
Yeah.
since I can.
Yep.
And I would also like to, since he's only holding a pistol, I'd like to eat his gun and devour that metal.
Yes.
Cool. How much time does it take you to do? You just can just.
In a minute. I can eat a pound of metal in a minute.
Okay, I'm gonna say, yeah, you can go ahead and, because you can't eat the whole gun in this moment, but you can.
Like the trigger or something like a firing mechanism, something to disable it. I'm gonna
Okay.
just take away that ability.
Love it. So you go ahead and you chew through this guy's gun. Several very exciting things are happening. We got a $50 donation, so I'm living up to my promise. Thank you, D&D Dad.
Thank you.
So all of a sudden, like the adrenaline, I think, of this fight and like squaring things off and like seeing, Vam really go for it. All of you are gonna regenerate 1 point of health. Thank you, D&D Dad.
Yes.
So as this wave of just combat adrenaline comes over you all in that moment, and you are able to chew through the trigger on that gun here. So that Tef is not able to use that attack anymore against you. Okay, so that is going to be one action. I think you've probably done enough for that surprise round. So let's go ahead.
But I'm going to end my
yeah.
turn in the same space as him.
So
So if anyone has to hit him or hit me, they hit him too.
Got it. Okay. So then that is going to bring us to phase 1 here. So this tough here is going to... I don't even know if he's going to try and help his friend because it's just a cloud of bugs. It's very confusing. So I think they're going to take shots at probably the biggest target in the room. So I think Little Voice. So let me go ahead and I'm going to declare a laser pistol attack against Little Voice. And then this individual now who has... Sorry, Vam, I have to move you for a second.
Okay.
For 1 second. And then this one is going to, now that his gun is ruined, he's going to draw his charge baton and try to attack you. Okay. And then this one, the Rornan, is going to do... He has something called a demean attack, where he yells really mean things. People.
Mean.
So
Why?
I think pirates, man. I think they are going to probably target Vam, who's right there in front of them. With that, and Cielo Soren is just going to move back and not engage in the fight. So, all right. So that means we're coming to phase 2. So, any thoughts about who's going to go first in this order?
I am going to take Eugenio's advice to lay low and just try to make advantages. So maybe I can go first.
Okay. Right. Anybody else have strong feelings? Oh, are you muted? Strong
thanks.
muted
I'll go
feelings.
strong muted feels. I'll go last, and if either of you, Little Voice and Vam, are unable to or choose not to like deflect attacks from you, I can use some of my actions to try and, because we can do that for each other as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if it doesn't go well, or if you want to spend your actions doing other things, I can back clean up and try and mitigate some of the damage that's coming in.
Okay. Sweet. Then we're kicking things off. Cielo Gloss.
All right. Once more, I would like to try to perceive what our foes are going to do so I can warn my friends. I'm still poisoned.
Yes.
But I make it.
Yay! Okay,
Yes.
so you are generating an advantage as you are, I imagine, probably hiding behind an exercise machine.
Yeah, I'm about to move so that I hide behind an exercise machine. I'm wondering if I should try to push it or just like not incur the wrath, because it's a complexity 4 for me next. So I'm just going to hide here.
Okay. Which is going to bring us to Vam, who is currently swarming on one of the toughs.
Yeah, since it's a baton that he got now, but it's a charge baton.
Mm-hmm.
So that means there is something activating the actual stick part.
I'm going to say, I believe that's a magic. It's a magic thing. So it's...
Oh.
I don't think that's metal,
Oh, okay.
unfortunately.
Okay. Then I'm going to be another ball of death.
Okay. Yeah. You're right there. All right.
Yeah.
So do it again. So move your path for me beforehand. And then that way we
Okay.
know how many spaces you move and I can see who you're rolling against.
Okay. I'm going to jump off of the guy I'm on
Okay.
onto the guy right across, and then come right on back onto him. I really don't want to hit the Rornan. It just feels like it's against my nature to hit a fellow. We're so scattered and few.
You could move up, down, up, down. So you just hit the two
Yeah.
toughs.
Yeah, I'll do that. Up and down.
Okay. All right. So then let's go ahead and start with this guy here. So that's 3 attacks. So go ahead and roll them. They're all at complexity 3, yeah?
Yeah. Boom. Great. Do we have that advantage?
You do
We've
have
got
an
we've got
advantage.
2 actually. Ciela did one, and then we got one because you activated Nova.
Oh, that ability.
It's the only thing keeping us alive.
Yeah.
That and Ciela.
And a $50 donation.
Well, right, and
Thank
D&D
you.
Dad.
Thank you,
Again.
Dad.
Thank you.
I mean, Roll20 just hates me, so
Roll20 is being rough. Even,
Yeah.
chat is commenting on how rough it is tonight. Woo.
someone needs to patch up some glitch. That's what counts. Okay. No 5s, no 7s.
Is that a 7? Yeah, that's a 7.
That's a 7.
Okay, well, you still get to keep rolling for the rest of your attack, so go ahead and roll for that second attack. It's a
And
family.
there was a third. Should I bother attempting a third?
Yeah, I mean, go ahead and roll it. Oh my god. Okay, one of them. And I'm gonna say this is the one that lands you back on the same tuff that has already taken damage. So, this one is looking pretty panicked. They're like relieved as you roll off of them, and then like hideously scared as you just come right back.
Yeah.
Woo. Okay. So Ball of Death. Anything else for your turn? Because that doesn't take one of your actions, I don't think.
I guess not if it's a Nova ability.
Yeah, it doesn't say it takes an action, so.
Okay. Then let's try and ignite my laser sword as I'm swarming this other fellow.
Oof.
And like just try and just literally turn it on into him.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, what kind of skill are you using? Because I imagine this has to involve not hurting yourself in the process is going to be the big problem, so.
I mean, I feel like stealth or athletics. So let's just do stealth.
Okay, so complexity 2 on that.
All right. Okay.
Okay, so you manage to get another hit. You can kind of funnel your body around this individual and activate your laser sword, which this tough never saw coming. So you get another hit, and they are almost down. You can see their blood spattering the floor.
Okay. So I kind of want to push it and try that one more time and just wave my sword one more time into him.
Sure, roll. It's going so well.
Yeah, isn't it?
Let's do complexity 3 on that. So what are you using to attack?
Can I use something else? Not
Whew.
really.
This is a night, y'all.
Oh gosh. Okay. I guess we're gonna go again with another D6 for athletics.
Okay, so complexity 3. Let's roll it. Whoo.
I had to try.
Okay, I'm gonna do a failure prompt. Okay, so I think what's gonna happen is that you do actually hit. So you're going to deal the damage with the laser sword. But in the process, you weren't expecting the hit to follow through. So as this individual collapses, they collapse directly on top of you as this swarming pieces of bugs. So I think you are also going to take a point of damage as just this unexpected fall. So you managed to fell this tough. They are out. But you also take damage as you are crushed in the process.
Okay. Fair.
Vam.
Whew, but one of them is down, and you hear like a, ah, from the other Rornan. Good help is so hard to find. Okay, so take that point of damage, and then that is going to end your turn, though. So that will bring us to Little Voice.
Well, let me help you.
And Little Voice is kind of upset. Like everybody's really hurting right
Yeah.
now. He'll go ahead and power on a shield. We're gonna do that. The
Okay.
guy would like 10 shield charges, please.
10 shield charges. I think it takes a roll to load 1, I believe.
Okay.
So go ahead, and what would you like to use to like jam that shield charge in the middle of this fight?
Oh God. Power? Everything
I think,
within
yeah,
this
you're
is
activating
literally
your
just-
power system. I think we
Yeah.
can be very literal with it. Yeah, let's do so complexity 2 since it's your first action.
But it's 3 because I'm poisoned, and that's a physical.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so it's fine.
Poison's
Uh,
poison's a butt.
Are all of you poisoned?
Yeah, I think
Yes.
so.
Oh my god.
Okay, we're good.
Okay,
though.
but you
I'm-
still
I'm
managed
powered
to
up.
do it. Yeah, so you go ahead and wait. Why it only rolled 2 for you?
Yeah, that didn't do it.
Yeah, I don't think that rolled the moderate condition. Is the heart marked on your sheet? It's the middle heart with the minus sign. If you click that for your
Oh nope, it's the wrong one. It's
Yeah.
this one. There we go.
yeah,
All right, let's do it
and then
again.
select the physical skill.
Sorry.
There should be a checkbox.
And that, so we'll do 3.
Yeah. Perfect. You still
Okay.
managed to do it as you, load up and just this shimmering blue shield of force appears around you. So you have a shield charge.
Yes, and now I would like to use my movement, please.
Yes.
And as he's kind of running now, or is just clearing as much space as possible, his arm is going to restructure and build up again. And where is Boss Boy? Like, I just want a gun
Right here behind,
straight for Boss Boy.
immediately
I can move
behind his
5, so
crony
1,
in the
2,
front.
3, 4. I can only make it to the door.
So big.
You can use an action to move again.
Yeah,
If you
but
would
then
like.
I can't hit.
Well, you could use it
No, but
if
I
you
can
succeed
block.
on the movement.
Yeah, all right. Let's action. Let's do that. Why
Okay.
not, right?
Yeah. So
Uh,
what skill are you using to move?
Oh man, probably athletics would be the appropriate.
Okay, then that'll be for you complexity 4 since you're poisoned.
Oh, this is a terrible idea. This is a terrible idea.
I don't
'cause I'm rolling with
know. I
a
don't
6. I don't know.
You are the blessed son of tonight's Roll20
Yes.
game. So what the heck?
All right.
Gnome is immune to the curse, so I don't know.
Let's go. Wow. Oh my god, I don't even fit in the hallway.
You
I
can
can't
move. You
pick
can
a-
fit in the hallway. You can
I
turn
can't pick a
sideways
side to
or
see
something like a
which
crab.
enemies
You can, that's fine.
Your
But people-
arms turn into
yeah.
swords. You think you can't reconfigure to fit down a hallway?
You-
All right, yeah, that's true.
You can trash compact. It's fine.
I love it. I love it so much. Yeah, with that Reinhardt charge, then what's the worst that could happen, right?
I
We're
don't
already
know.
There. I'm
Nothing
gonna
to
be
you,
blocking the doorway
apparently.
for
You're
everybody behind us.
fine.
Let's
You're
go.
fine.
Let's do this. I am pumped. I would like to slash, please.
Okay. All right.
The boss.
All right.
Um,
Whoa.
We could save the advantage for you to re-roll something if you need it. I also have an ability where I can reduce the complexity of a skill roll by 1 with the advantage, which is slightly different than if you only have to get
So it would be
4 different
complexity-
numbers rather than 5 different
I'm at a
numbers.
5, so it would be
Complexity
a
5.
4.
So it would be a
Reduce it to a
4
4.
instead.
Ooh.
Or you have to get 5 different numbers, but you only use the advantage if you need to when you re-roll, but you could still get a same number. So it's a little bug.
Do you want let's reduce it to 4.
Cool.
That's
I'm
what-
going
yeah?
to
Yeah, cool.
shout
Okay.
out the thing I perceived before. I perceive something, little voice.
Look at it.
Oh, I'm like so out of it. I just used my actual voice instead of my weird accent voice.
Oh, weird.
Oh.
And I think little voice, you see Soren's ears kind of perk up.
Boop, boop.
But in the middle of everything happening, that's such a minor detail that escapes
Right,
your
right.
notice.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Then let's slice.
Be
Let's
magic.
slice and dice. Hey. RNG. just a little more of that luck today, all right? All right, baby? Come on. I believe in you.
I'm scared.
I'm so scared. Well,
It's because
all right,
I
it's
was
fine.
it's because I helped.
No.
No,
No,
no.
it would have been worse if I had just done the full thing. It's okay. It's okay. I feel really good about having these shield charges up. So I don't feel good about having
You're underwater.
Wow.
I love the failure prompts table. I love it so much. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Okay. I think this. Okay, so this is what
please
happens.
narrate this, Celeste. Tell us what.
So you are fighting your way through, and Vam is like fighting these toughs, and this Rornan is like yelling curses at you all, and they are super engaged in what's happening. While as this Eno has just been standing back here this whole kind of time, and you see he's like flicking this lighter. That he's got had taken out of his pocket. It's a very cool gesture that he's doing, and kind of twirls it over his hands and then throws it forward in this tiny fireball burst of flame that he flicks outwards, which Ciela Glass is something you've seen him do before. He has some control over magic of part of the Ciela clan. And Little Voice, all of a sudden, like some of your circuitries, your systems just go up in this hot flame that has been flicked onto you by this uncaring individual. So your shield is starting to burn away as you are going to lose that shield point, but the fire persists. So you are going to have to take an action to put yourself out. Otherwise, the fire is going to continue as this red hot flame is just burning through your wiring.
Look, I know I said that Little Voice was going to reincarnate as Little Voice 12 with a purple hot rod paint job with flames on it. I didn't literally mean flames.
Fate! It's cruel!
Oh no. Okay.
All right. And then
I yield my turn. No more. No more.
yikes! And then that is going to bring us down to Atash.
Cool.
Yeah, nice.
Okay, so I don't even know. The guard that's left is the one that was targeting Vam or Little Voice?
Little Voice.
Well, okay.
I will say Little Voice is very clearly blocking this hallway.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna run forward, and then I guess I'm gonna take another action to get closer because I want to try and put Little Voice out.
Yeah, okay. All right, so that's going to be complexity 3 for you since you're poisoned. What are you using to move again?
No. I'm gonna use stealth because I really don't want anyone to know I'm there.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Just trying to be small, I think, in creeping in the shadow of Little Voice. Yeah, let's do it. So complexity 3.
I just got an idea, but let's do this first. Okay.
Okay, you managed to do it. So you're creeping closer, closer, closer. You're right there, right behind the flaming Little Voice.
Surely this Peacecraft has some fire dampening systems that perhaps have shorted. So can I use engineering to find a manual release for the foam or whatever it is?
Yeah, Little Voice, do you have a coolant system? I imagine that's something
Of course, because there's somebody that can be inside, so there has to be a system to protect, especially the individual user who's combined. So yeah, why not?
Absolutely. Okay, so you are up behind Little Voice, and you find that panel that you would recognize, and so try and go for it here. So that's a mental skill, so that's going to be a complexity 3 for you.
Blessings. Well, we'll see. I shouldn't speak too soon. Oh, okay.
All right. Okay. All right. So you managed to do it. And yeah, you activate, you punch that emergency button. And Little Voice, just all of a sudden this misting layer starts to spray out of, the crevices in between your armor and the little funnels. And just very quickly you feel that heat, that intensity get put out as the electric fire that was sparking starts to stop. So you are no longer on fire.
Thank you, Atash.
Atash is like,
I was Anything else for you?
Yeah, I mean, I still have a little bit of move left from that extra action that I took, so I'm just going to step to the side because I really don't want to be in the way should Little Voice decide to retreat.
Fair enough. Okay. All right. Is that it for you?
I mean, yeah.
Okay. All right, then we're gonna fill out. So my remaining tough, is gonna take that shot at Little Voice. So here you are getting basically whipped with a charge baton. So as you do so, yeah, this just electric energy travels through your systems that were already kind of fried from a fire. And I'm gonna spend a collapse point to make that deal 2 points of damage. So you take 2 points of damage.
Okay, and that's to the shield, right?
That'll be to your shield. Well, your shield already took 1 point of damage from before, right? So you
Yes.
don't have the shield anymore.
Oh, okay.
So that would be to your health.
JK. Oh no.
Uh-oh. Goodbye. Good night, Little Voice.
Systems powering down.
Oh, Little Voice. Oh, no.
Now we're really gonna die. We can't do this without you.
Okay, so that is that Tough's turn, and then the Roarnan here is yelling mean things at you, Vam. Be like, look at you and all your worthless friends. What kind of crew is that? Ridiculous. You think you could come here and take on the Black Flame Bandits? Chump. You're worth nothing. And this is going to increase whatever negative condition you have by 1. So that is going to turn your moderate negative condition into the maximum, which is going to affect all of your skills.
What if I don't have a negative condition?
Oh, do you not have... Oh, you're not poisoned.
The
Nice.
only one.
Okay.
The only one.
Oh, that's great. So what's going to happen is that you are going to take a minor condition, and I think that'll probably go towards one of your... I mean, what do you think would be affected? Like, if somebody was, like, really getting to the heart of, like... Because your friends are dropping around you, and it's partially your fault. You weren't good enough. So what is that skill that's taking that minor condition?
Probably my mental, because I feel like I'd just be distracted.
And since this is minor, it's one specific skill. So it would be like empathy or, something like that.
Then let's say it's my perception. Specifically my perception. So remind me again, I hit the littlest heart on the right?
Exactly. So the littlest, negative heart. And then it'll let you select the skill, I think.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, so this Roarnan is like, you can tell this Roarnan is nothing like you or a lot of the other Roarnan you've met. They have gone down a very different path, one that is not about inclusivity and, finding your family.
Well, I can be mean too. Just you wait, sir.
Just you wait. But
Henry Higgins.
that is going to bring me... Oh, and then Ciela Soren is just going to back up. Because they don't want to be in the middle of all this drama.
Oh, wow.
And they have been cool as a cat this whole time. So that is going to jump us back up to phase 1. So let's see. I'm just moving you real quick. Do I still have this? Oh, this tough. Goodbye. So Little Voice is down. So this tough is going to go ahead and attack Vam on their turn. Declare with my baton. Okay. And then the captain is going to continue just yelling at you, Vam. They seem to enjoy it a little bit too much. So they're going to keep on keeping on. Oh, wait. I clicked on Vam. Oh, no. Shift click. Character sheet.
Oh.
Ha.
I just remembered something. Carry on. Also, I didn't realize I wasn't muted. I'm so sorry.
Yes. All right. So that is going to bring us to phase 2. Would anybody like to switch things around for their turn?
I might attack. I don't know how we're going to survive if, Little Voice is down and not all of us are attacking.
I'm happy to go first if that helps.
You don't have any more Nova, do you?
I have one more.
Oh, but we've only got one enemy, though. Maybe not worth it.
2, the pirate captain and the tough.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
we
but
know that Vam, which I think is great. I totally get that.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, I think you're right, Cielo. We gotta just do the thing. So.
Okay. All right. So, Vam, what are you doing?
Well, first of all, I have words for you, Mr. Other Green Ronan. Did they say their name at all?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I think he did. I think the Rornan's name.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I love the Tufts names though.
Oh yeah. Yeah. What are they? Frez and the other
With a
guy's
B.
dead. But it was like Vec
whatever.
or something.
Something.
Really good tough names. So what are you getting up to, Vam?
I'm gonna say a mean thing. I'd like to psychologically attack the
Yeah,
Rornan.
you can certainly do
since
so.
I can't do it physically. And tell them, you are an utter disgrace to our entire species. What a failure you've come out to be, and what an amazing opportunity you've let pass by not joining the horde and the epic mind and intelligence we once held. We are rare and unique beings, and we are far and few in between. We must come together, and you have decided to turn your back on your own kind. You no longer deserve the grace that I give to other fellow Rornan.
Ooh, burn. Let's go ahead and do complexity 2 on that to see and what kind of skill are you using to really sell this insult?
Suave.
Nice.
My most powerful social skill.
Ah, it hurts. You see as your words like come back, this Ronan wasn't expecting you to like stand up to them in your situation, and you see, you know, their form shrinks as the bugs kind of all compact a bit and like recoil from you. So they are going to take a point of mental damage, which is something awesome you can do in this game. As yeah, your words seem to shake them.
Good. Then I'll just to, you know, put a cherry on top of that speech, I'm just gonna shoot at the other tough, the last living tough.
Okay. All right. So go for it. That's gonna be complexity 3.
All right, with my pistol, I'm gonna do, I guess, power.
Okay. Complexity 3.
Good.
All right. So you get a shot off, just like right in the in the gut, against this tough here, who's kind of recalibrating their arms, trying to bring him around. Anything else for you?
Should I do it one more time?
Nassim is drunk on power.
Or I can turn into a ball of death and just try and knock him out
Oh.
and not increase the complexity.
And give us an advantage.
Yeah, true. From the Nova. Yeah.
Sounds worth it to me.
Yeah, what
Yeah.
else do we gotta lose, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Truly.
So we're going to do that. So another complexity 3. I'm going to move. I'll do the movement first. Hut. Okay. So exciting.
Complexity 3. Ah, yeah. All right. Oh no! Wait. Well, you do have one advantage if you do want to spend it from your Nova generated one.
I wanted them to use it. Tell me,
use it.
family. Tell me, family.
Do it.
Yeah, I'll use it.
You earned it. Might as well use
Yeah.
it.
Fair. Okay, roll that d10.
Hey.
Nice. All right.
Oh.
So you get 1 damage against this tough who is looking shaky now as they're at half their health. So keep moving. Are you going to just keep attacking the same one? Or do you, I think you have to move. So you could move on to the captain and then back to this one if you wanted.
I can't. I don't want to hurt him. He's
Okay.
mean though.
Then you can just move off and then you can move back on to the pirate.
Yeah. Okay. Then I'll do that.
Okay. Cool. So go ahead and do that second attack then. So roll one more time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you, as you like roll on top of this Tef, I mean, they take a knee and kind of fall to the floor, and you see, you know, this Ronan is already shaken by what you said, and they step back. They're like, okay, wait, we've got it. Everybody, just stop for a second, and like looks at you, you know, and looks at Ciela Gloss and looks at Atash and like, okay, we're cool. Everybody, can we just stop this?
If you take us to Dropo.
Okay, you know what? Fine. You know what? Fine. We got everything we wanted. Fine. You just stop killing my bodyguards. I swear to God. Ugh. And, like, this Ronan kind of floods over to this Tef on the ground and, like, picks them up and is like, okay, you know what? Dropo, he's there. He's back, and he points, like, behind him. Just going through the sauna, he's stuck in this stupid little door in the ground. So, you know what? I can't get him out. I've been trying to cut him out, and I can't get him out. So, you know what? Have him. That's fine. And he kind of looks back at Ciela Soren, who's, like, looking at him, and he's like, you know what? It's not worth dying. And Ciela Soren is like, pirates. I should have expected this from pirates. And the Ronan turns to you and is like, okay, what's your name? It looks at you, Vam. Yeah.
Oh. Vam.
Okay. All right, the name's Jelzak. Now listen, Vam, fam, I don't want to hear about you ever again, okay? Because you may have won today, but I'll kill you if I ever find you again. We clear on that?
Well, I would like to extend an invitation. If you ever find yourself seeking a family...
And all the bugs there, like, shudder, like, disgusted as you, like, even bring this up. They're like, okay, yeah, you know what? We've got a rendezvous to make, so if you would just, here you go. And they kind of try to push past you all, hoping to leave.
All right.
You let them
Better
go?
not see you on our way out.
I want to rush to Little Voice with a Band-Aid.
With
Can I put a Band-Aid on Little Voice?
Yeah, you can do a Band-Aid. I think it's is that actually like
a med
Band-Aid
kit? A med kit.
So you can restore that to 1 point. Yeah, and
Yeah.
you see this Black Eno who has just, you know, watched the pirates go and is still coolly observing everything that's happening. Does not seem to recognize you, Ciela Gloss.
I am disguised as a Maine Coon right now with an eye patch. I look like a pirate. What business do you have, VC pirates?
Well, I was sent here to make sure something got done, and it seems that hasn't happened. So, if the offer stands and we can all part our ways, I would like to go as well.
I just step aside.
And he does. He walks by you all, and Ciela, as he gets by you, he kind of turns his head and like breathes in really deeply and looks at you for a second with those very cutting green eyes that you've come to fear, even see in nightmares recently. And then he turns his head and continues following after the pirates.
Because cats don't sweat, I just open my mouth and I pant a little bit.
And I will say, you know, Little Voice, you can get up and very quickly you can move back into this room over here, which you realize is like kind of a pool room with a hot tub. And you see a door off to the south here. And you can step into this room, and there are very clear laser burns that have been made in a circle where it looks like someone was trying to use a laser sword to cut around this hole in the bottom. And you hear a voice coming from under several layers of stone going, "Oh, hello? Are you here to rescue us?" And I think that's where we're going to call today's session. So
Oh my gosh, that was so stressful.
that was very stressful. That's probably the
That's so
hardest
stressful.
fight I've ever seen in Burn Bryte. So congratulations for surviving it, y'all.
Thanks.
Thank you,
Liz, look at us.
Dad.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you,
Oh my
chat, for
gosh.
literally helping us get through that. So
Holy bananas.
we are running a couple minutes over here. So real quick, I did want to touch on, I think, Ciela Gloss. I think we hit one of your
that
story
was my
paths.
story paths.
Yeah.
Fool someone you know.
Mhm.
You complete this event after you've interacted as your cover identity. Blah blah blah. I tricked Soren.
Mhm.
And then I don't know what I get outcomes. I increased the die size of one of my social skills, which are not great. So that's fantastic.
So helpful. Very good. You've gained confidence.
Yay.
Yay, very cool. I think that was the only story path moment we covered there. So thank you all so much for being here. We are going to be back with episode 10 next week. Same time, same place. If you are enjoying the show, please do make sure to subscribe, like, follow, and definitely, let people know all our episodes get posted to YouTube as well. So if anybody is interested in Burn Bryte, hasn't checked it out yet, they can get caught up on the YouTube page. But let's go around real quick and tell the people where they can find you when you're not here underwater battling pirates. No,
scared.
no, where can people find you when you're not fighting pirates?
Well, I'm still in space as always. Always space time always. Hi, I'm Nomadic. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram at Nomadic. And catch me every Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays on my own channel in the morning if you need to wake the heckins up. Eris, Savannah, and I have a morning talk show where we talk TTRPGs and basically anything else we feel like while we wake up. And tomorrow, if you want more space, that is also equally deadly space. I am in a Coriolis game over on my Gaming's channel. And oof.
Yeah. Oof, yeah.
Space is big.
Space is big and full of terrors. And Nassim, where can people go to find you when you're not battling the horrors of space?
Find me on the internet everywhere at Nazgul. Also here Monday nights and on Wednesday nights over on the Venture Maidens Twitch channel and podcast. And this coming weekend, this Friday night and Saturday night, and there is a Saturday matinee, I am performing in a virtual theater performance. It is a 15-minute original play. There are tickets available now. It's donation based, and the proceeds go to support the shotgun players in the Bay Area. Tickets are at makenomistake.brownpapertickets.com. Give what you can, and yeah, please come watch some virtual theater and support the arts.
Support the arts, please. And Lisa, where can people go to find you when you're not a cat?
Yeah, meow. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch at Lisa Penrose. That's Lisa spelled with a Y. On Friday evening at 5 Pacific time, I am going to be in the 3rd episode of The Haunting of Good Society, sort of like a spooky Jane Austen show with Eugenio. And also, if you're just looking for a gentle stream in the middle of the week with some crafting, with some chit chat, I'm streaming The Witching Hours Wednesday on my channel at 4 p.m. Pacific time.
Yes. And Eugenio, where can we find you when you're not a space slug?
A space slug. You can find me on Twitters, where I am only sometimes a space slug, at DM Jazzy Hands. I also stream here on Twitch on my own channel on Tuesdays and Thursdays, although I won't be streaming tomorrow. But usually Tuesdays and Thursdays, twitch.tv/DM Jazzy Hands. And I think the only other weekly stream, because this week is a Harper's Tale off week. So Friday night with Lisa, episode 3 of The Haunting of Good Society. Yeah, that's about it for the moment. Oh, and my podcast every Wednesday, new episodes. The Last Refuge. I'm the Dungeon Master and producer. You can find us on Twitter at DND Last Refuge.
Yes. And my name is Celeste Conowitch. For all the stuff I do, follow me on Twitter at cconowitch, checking out all the things I'm publishing, writing, producing, like Venture Maidens, which you can always check out Wednesdays on the Venture Maidens. I'm here on Mondays. And that's where you can find me. Thank you all so much for being here. You all are great. We can't wait to see you next time. And until then, blast off.
Blast off!
Blast off!